Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to do a quick video here on Sui. This is obviously a completely different chain than what I normally cover, but again, what I'm trying to do is keep people aware of different tokens on different ecosystems. So what we again focusing this on from the yield generation side and how we can actually potentially take advantage of the Sui chain and pretty much look for different yields and opportunities here. So I'll do another video later on, maybe show how to set up the wallet. But if you're not familiar, just do Google search or search on YouTube, and there's a lot of videos out there. So at this moment in time, you can see Sui's after having a massive pump over the last week and a half. We're up from $2.11 to $3.60. All time high, I think, is around $6 or $7.530, give or take. So there's a good bit to go still here. And again, I suppose it depends on how momentum goes towards it. But looking to potentially position ourselves into this is the key. So looking over here on DeFi Llama, you can see here total value locked is 1.7 billion in the chain. So obviously there is volume coming to it, which is something that we want to see obviously on the chain, that there's a flow and volume coming to TVLs. The big protocols at the moment seem to be a lot of borrowing and lending from what I can gather. But again, you get a breakdown of all the different protocols, and what we're going to do is quickly just jump into one or two to give you an idea, and potentially one that I really like already straight away. So what we're going to do here is we jump over to Sui Lend. As I mentioned here, it is the #1 protocol at this moment in time on the chain. So we jump over here to Sui Lend. You can see there's a position here. Yeah, Sui stake. So at this moment in time in this position, there's a deposit APR of 3.26%, which you'll be paid. Borrow APR of 1.4%. So obviously straight away there's an advantage here to be borrowing and lending through this and in this position. At the moment, you can see the deposit 246 million. What has been borrowed is 65 million. So again, from what I can gather on that is, you're basically getting paid here for borrowing and lending. It's incentivizing the entire chain. Obviously, it's incentivizing liquidity movement and stuff like that. But as I mentioned, you can deposit into this. Now, how can we maybe build out a position into this? Pretty much, we jump over here to yeah, so this one, Cetus. So this is the pretty much exchange platform that allows you to farm and do farm and liquidity and stuff like that. So you can see straight away here this position, Sui USDC, 159%. Still really good gains or good APR for an LP position, and definitely something that I am looking at here now, because as I mentioned, we can set up a position here with whatever $1,000 $2,000 into this and pretty much earn at the APR we were happy with. From there we can take the rewards. So our rewards are going to be Cetus and obviously Sui we're going to earn, and we can obviously keep the Cetus, or if not, convert everything to Sui. Then we can jump over here with our Sui, deposit into this, get our 3.26%, borrow more Sui, and put it back in here. So over time, it's going to keep growing and growing and growing, allowing our positions to get bigger and bigger. As I mentioned, the only reason for doing this is because we're in profit still of 1 or 2% nearly here for just the borrowed. Same here with USDC. We can deposit USDC 4.2% and we can borrow it for 0.79%. So again, it's unreal. You're still getting a good return for what you invest in it. The other protocol they have here is called Navi. Again, it's another borrowing and lending. You can see here already total supply, total borrow, and rates here are a little bit different, I think. So again, we can supply Avi for 3.4% and we can borrow for minus 0.44%. So again, means you earn more rewards. So you can see it here, negative APR means you earn more rewards than interest. And I think that's just, a DeFi loop strategy, if you want to call it. But look, as I said, I'm going to try and cover a few more videos on Sui as well. Cover them a little bit more and go into a bit more of the actual strategies and seeing could we build strategies into our systems as well. But it's just to give you kind of an idea of what's happening at the moment. Keeping an eye on TVL, I suppose, is the key thing here. And obviously, overall, keeping an eye on the chart. So look, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.